What's up, guys? My name is Mitch Dyer. I'm sitting here with Vince.
That's me.
Incognita. Vince, we're going to play Incognita.
We sure are.
This is the next game from Klei, developer of Mark of the Ninja and various other awesome games.
Love those guys. Don't Starve.
Eat and what's the super violent side scroller?
Shank. Great game.
Shank. So this is a bit different for Klei, right? It's a turn-based tactics espionage, corporate espionage.
That's right,
thing.
And it is a thing, and a very good thing. It mixes a lot of different elements, but mixes them really well. I think the closest comparison would probably be like XCOM, but like XCOM meets Metal Gear.
Okay, I noticed you have like directional stuff when you change your turn. When you end your turn, you have to face.
Yeah,
does that affect what, like aiming?
It affects
detection?
aiming and detection. Yeah, so like you can even though like, I'm in this room right now, like if I turn like and face the corner, like I'm not going to see anything over there. So vision is totally simulated in like every way.
Gotcha.
So you have to take that in mind into consideration when you're looking around, because honestly, like in this game, something could entirely come up from behind you. Like, oh my God, I was in the same room. How did I not know he was there? Because you weren't looking there.
Gotcha. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really sick.
So right now, what are you doing? You're breaking in, and you're gonna go hack a mainframe?
So the main objective actually is to escape.
Okay.
That's believe it or not, is like the main thing I want to do. But part of escaping is a little more complicated than it might initially seem. So right here you see these are terminals that I can hack.
Yes.
Hacking terminals gives you computer points, CPU points there at the top. And that's a resource that regenerates every single turn. And so you can press spacebar, go into this mainframe mode, and this allows you to see anything that's connected to the mainframe that you can interact with. Right now, I haven't looked around a lot, so I don't see a lot of different things that can be that can be interacted with.
Cool.
But as
it's a little like Gunpoint when you go into your vision mode there, and you can see like, oh, what's this terminal connected to?
Totally. And then once I see like, oh, okay, there's a security camera attached to the mainframe. I want to use some of my CPU points to hack into that and make that vision mine. So one of the really cool things, like everything about vision is everything in this game. So I approach a door. The right thing to do is I can press E to peek through it. And I'm taking a little look, and it doesn't give me a full idea of what's going on, but at least if I see that there's nothing right there in front of me, then I'll open it. And then if I press peek again, peek is a free action, doesn't cost any action points.
Love it.
I'll check both sides, and now I have like a complete. So now I see there's no cameras in the corners that can catch you. Like if you don't get used to doing that, a camera would just like totally like assault you.
So is this fairly fast-paced? It seems like you're moving a lot, but we haven't encountered enemies, so I don't know how the combat slows things down.
Yeah, I mean, combat is actually pretty, usually if you're doing it right, it's pretty decisive. It's either, so for instance, like different classes have different weapons. So this guy is a stealth, Marcus is a stealth guy.
He's got a dark gun.
Yeah, he's got a dark gun, and that automatically like hits them and they're stunned, they're out unconscious for 2 turns.
Is the entire thing non-lethal, or do these guys, do they
kill?
No,
not at all. Like, so for instance, this guy, in this case, Joke.
The robot.
Yeah, he's the engineer character here, and he's got a regular handgun that does like very real damage, and you can do lethal damage with that. And then he's got a melee attack that is really powerful. It's like a stun baton, and that will knock guys out for like 4 turns. So
I want you to go start some trouble. I want you to go make a mess.
Absolutely.
Of some dudes.
Okay, so great.
Camera
so I peeked through and I saw this camera. So I don't want to get caught by that camera, because if I do, that's going to push my alarm meter up. So I can spend. You see, there's 1 red shield. So I spend 1 CPU point. That camera's mine. Now I can see everything in this room. So now I know this room is safe. Open that door, and I'm gonna charge in. But that's as far as Joke can go this turn. So he's done. And the nice thing about this stealth agent is that all his moves are silent. Whenever you run around with other characters, it actually makes noise that can be detected and heard and cause alarm. But he's actually capable of every time he moves, he's always stealthy. So
I love that, because it's not really class-based. It's Marcus operates this precise way, and you can't. I presume you cannot just have an army of Marcuses. Marci.
No, I don't think so. Now, just like in XCOM, there's different classes. The names are randomly generated.
Gotcha.
So there are classes. But as far as what all the other classes are, like we know what they have with the stealth, we know we have the engineer.
But you're going to want to roll with different people, right? Like you have Joke hacking stuff, and that's very helpful. Especially if you have Marcus way off on the other side of the building, you can hack a terminal, maybe help him out from the other side.
Yeah. Using coordinating the different classes is definitely going to be important. They haven't shown what all the classes are going to be yet. We do know there's going to be more than 3. They showed 3 during a live stream. I think that was done during PAX.
Yes.
But they said there's definitely going to be more than that. So here, something that's neat that the engineer has is he has a little gadget called a wireless. It's a wireless emitter, and it allows him to hijack consoles wirelessly
Remotely,
from far
yeah.
away. So
Okay.
that's really, really useful. So it does use an action point, so he's not going to be able to hack this one right away, but next turn he's going to be all ready to do that. So, and now we're going to have our stealth guy.
While you're moving around, Klei has said multiple times that this game is about information more than anything else. It's
Absolutely.
about stealing information. How does that, what does that mean?
Okay, so we're actually finding out what that means right here. So
Vince found the info.
yep. So this is an info cache.
Yes.
And again, just like everything else that's attached to the mainframe, it's got a certain number of firewalls. This one has 3. You can see from the little shield icons. And I've got 3 mainframe points. So
How
I'm
about
actually
that?
going to bust through that and open that up. So now inside will be an item of some kind. Now it could be important intel. It could be a clip of ammo. It could be an adrenaline shot. It could be a lot of different things. So
Who locks ammo behind 3 firewalls?
right. So it's like, okay, so and this can happen too. This is a little bit roguelike, right? So like they give you these opportunities to make decisions, and you can either go one way or the other. So in this case, it's behind the money there's a sizable stack of discs, but they're hidden behind a bunch of locks. So I'd have to use basically this is going to use all the ammo in my dart gun.
Man.
So I'm not gonna have any darts left for the mission unless I find an ammo clip. So I'm gonna roll the dice and see what we got. Okay,
Well,
shoots through all the locks.
Burning all the ammo in his weapon. Well,
Acquired a data
you
disk.
got them data.
Okay, so we don't at least from this this demo. Oh, we also got 200 credits. So at least from this demo, we don't have an idea yet of what those resources are going to do for us,
Right.
like what the discs and the credits are. This is actually this is before alpha, just demo. The actual alpha launches October 9th.
Okay.
So then there's going to be more of the progression and kind of like the larger game. That's going to be included in that. Right now, this is just like one mission you run through, so we don't have too much of a sense yet of what those resources are going to be for, but from what I understand, it's going to have to do with progression of your characters and progression of the story. Those resources are ultimately what you're here for. You're here to get as much of that stuff as you can and get out within the limited amount of time that you have.
I want you to go cause a ruckus. Where's the action
I
at?
haven't. This is weird. The nice thing about this is that every single level, every time, it's procedurally generated, right? So, like, this is the longest I've ever gone without seeing it. Like, I don't understand where the guards
Where
are.
the dudes at?
Like security, is
They're
on.
not very good at their jobs.
They're on coffee break right now. Like, seriously, it's like I have no idea where these guys are.
This is the easiest heist of all time.
Yeah, no, it really is. Like, this is the easiest going I've had. Like, I've had ones where before you're even out of the first. There we go. Okay,
What's up, dude?
All right.
So were you in Overwatch mode there, or does Joke just kind of take care of that naturally?
No, I wasn't. I did put him in Overwatch mode.
Gotcha.
So now I'm behind cover, so this is good. But honestly, instead of like shoot to kill, because every time you kill a guard, so let's talk about this alarm meter up here in the upper right for a second.
I was wondering about that. Is that turn-based?
That's turn-based. Every
Gotcha.
turn that goes up by 1. Like the building has like passive security that allows them to scan for your presence every turn. So after 20 turns, the game doesn't end, but a big SWAT team comes in and it starts to become really impossible to do your job. So every time, something else that pushes that up by 1 is killing guards. They have a heartbeat sensor, so if you kill them, that'll trigger the alarm thing to go up more. So a nicer thing to do is to take them out non-lethally, and in this case, Joke has that stun baton, so if I get up close...
Look at how casual this guard looks.
Bam!
Yeah, down he goes. Cool.
And now he's KO'd for four turns, and now I don't have to worry
so
about
they
him.
will get up. That's awesome.
Oh, after 4 turns, he absolutely will get up, but that's why we do something else. So I walk through. Oh, I'm interrupted. Okay.
Whoops.
So if you walk, see that? I didn't check both ways.
Check your corners.
Okay, so that got me
mistake.
seeing rookie mistake. That got me seeing that pushed up my alarm by 1 point. But I have 3 CPU points. I can deactivate that now, so that's fine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to close this door with this guy locked out, and then you're going to see this is awesome. Let's just have him go and hack a console.
Okay. Can you just like lock the doors and lock him in that room?
I'm not going to lock the door because you can't do that. That would be really sweet, but I can do something that's actually, like, I would say just as good or even better.
Hack his brain.
This is not Deus Ex. I cannot hack his brain.
Not Ghost in the Shell.
But so I can. But what I can do is I can put a shock trap on this door.
So
he's going to
be
he's going to be out for 3 turns. He's going to wake up, go, huh? What happened? Come through this door and be out for another 6.
This poor guy.
He's about to have a horrible life. This guy.
I'm sad, but I don't like the man. So
yeah, damn the man, Mitch. Damn the man. Okay. Wow, there's really nothing.
You got spotted, but he didn't make a move, right? So
no, he sees me, but he's not coming after me. So I'm actually gonna duck behind cover here, and then he's probably gonna make a move for me. I've already used my action point, so I can't overwatch him
or drop a trap.
Right, exactly. So that's unfortunate, but All right, and I'm gonna have Stealth Guy make a beeline.
You're in a bad way right now.
I am in a pretty bad situation. Let's see what happens. Like at least I could say Joke has a good number of hit points. He's still got his full 4 hit points. All right, so cover deflection.
Yep.
He tried to fire at me while I was in cover, and like that's what happened. So now this works out in my favor. That's the nice thing about engineers. They can just run up and just cold cock people.
Nice.
So
yeah.
Gotcha.
Is that an automatic KO or is that like a die roll? Do you sometimes have to
From
hit
what
them
I
twice?
understand, that for everything I've seen, that's a guaranteed KO every time.
Gotcha.
So if you can just keep the engineer in cover, and safe, he can just go in and KO people. So I'm going to move him here and keep him behind cover. You see that little ring that shows up like as he moves? That's the sound ring. That's like how far.
Cool.
That's how far like people can hear him
right.
from. And then you'll see when the stealth guy when stealth moves, there's no ring.
I like that you just call him Stealth. You're like,
well,
you're not even a man.
I
don't
think
need
that's
a
the name of the class. Yeah.
Okay.
Or it's the name of his special ability. I don't know. Maybe he's the agent. I don't know. I'm bad at this.
That's fine. You're doing great. I'm proud of you.
So he's only going to be out for one more turn. So see now that red, see that again, information being everything, that red hue, that means that I don't visually see him anymore. That is my last known. That's my last known data on him.
Gotcha.
So that's what's going on there. I think there was a terminal somewhere over here that I'm going to hack into wirelessly. Ooh,
Whoops.
Another camera. Wow, I'm making rookie mistakes left and right. All
Blowing
right,
it.
I'm going to hang that. I'm going to hack that. Okay, so here's another type of terminal you can hack into. This one will locate all computer consoles on the entire floor. So if I hack this, this is going to show me the location
Which
of
would have
every
been more
single...
helpful had you found that.
If
earlier.
Again, random generation.
That's
That
cool.
could have been like in the first room, and then I would have been great. There's also another one that shows you all the really useful, all the security cameras, and that's like a total lifesaver.
So does the security camera see everything in the room? It's not like, it sees 5 blocks out and
no, it sees everything in the room.
That
so
makes it simple.
yeah,
I like it.
which is really nice. It's intuitive, and then if you hack into it, like you have permanent intel on that.
What's his question mark over Joke? Why is he so unsure?
Okay, he's not unsure. What that question mark means is something I've done has created an alert at that spot.
Oh.
So someone
knows you hacked that console.
Someone either knows I hacked that because the wireless emitter, it does make a little bit of noise.
Gotcha.
So
or there's someone nearby.
So there's someone nearby who probably heard it, and I don't know where they could be coming from.
All right.
I'm gonna assume probably
This door over here, maybe.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, actually, they're probably coming out of that door. So I'm going to
pop into cover and wait.
Pop into cover here. And go. I'm not going to go into Overwatch because I don't even want to bother shooting because that's just going to cause more attention if there's other guards in the area. I'm going to run stealth.
Are those
over
sirens
here.
in real life or the video game?
Who knows? At this point, our life is a video game, Mitch Dyer. Okay, so let's see what happens.
Okay. So
oh shoot! I forgot. This guy's waking up.
Yeah, but he's taken care of. Okay, up he goes, down he goes. Just kidding.
All right, so I don't know where this guy was who might have seen me or heard me, but
Don't
I'm
be
going
a
to
coward, Vince. Go for broke.
I'm going in. I'm going to see if he's maybe.
You're a performer right now. You're entertaining the people.
I'm doing it for you, folks.
Nothing.
Wow, I have no idea.
What a useless closet.
Yeah, and then, again, like it being procedurally generated, like that could just happen. Like sometimes you'll open up a closet, a room, and it's just there's nothing interesting there.
I dig that.
So this is going to be ultimately like where I exit. And again, I love this. This is like a risk reward thing.
Yeah.
If I want, I could just rush right to the exit. If the exit is accessible, I can just rush right there and get my guys out.
Yeah.
But obviously in the bigger game of like getting all these resources, collecting data, getting credits, other things like that, like the more of that I steal and find before I leave, the theoretically the more that's going to do for me progression wise.
Gotcha.
So I think that's like really nice because if it could be 20 turns. You could get to the 20 turn point and the SWAT team comes and you're like, nope, I'm still going to run around looking for things because I just like to press my luck like that.
Okay.
So
I dig it, man. I'm really into this. Like I wrote a story for IGN doing the reveal. Like, hey, this is this game. It's really cool. We talked to Klei. You can go read that story now. It's a very good story by Mitch Dyer. And they talked a lot about the philosophy of it, and I'm starting to see it in action now. And like, Klei really gets it. They really, really understand.
They're so smart. Like, I really have to say that I love Klei. Like, there's such intelligent design behind everything they do. And what's interesting about it is that there was our guy.
Wake up, buddy.
So what's amazing about them is that they do such a diverse offering of different genres. Like they did Shank, which was like a side-scrolling, like action platformer. But then they do stuff like they did like Don't Starve, which is a roguelike.
Nope.
They
debuted with Eats, which is this weird like candy cartoon eating marshmallows. The video game puzzle game. It was weird.
That's amazing. I never even played that. That sounds amazing.
There's the Humble Bundle that's live right now. has the Eats, what is it called? It's a beta for their next Eats game. Klei is just making all the video games in the world right now.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Like I don't understand how they manage to be both so proficient, but also like have
slim.
So exactly,
it's not a big studio at all.
It's not a big studio. They don't have like long development times, or they're not like developing games for forever. You know, they just churn things out. Like if you look at like it's like 5 or 6 games in like the last 2-3 years.
Yeah, they're doing great.
And I think part of it is because of the aesthetics. I mean, I love their art style, but it's not something that's like high maintenance in terms of technicality, or that's going to like drive up the costs from an art department. It's just good-looking stuff that conveys their design very well, and conveys character very well. So I think that they're definitely one of my favorite developers right now because they're both efficient, original, and prolific.
Vincent, thank you for showing us this game today. The
alpha
alpha
my pleasure.
is available October 9th.
Right, October 9th. And if you it's available for pre-order now. Actually, if you go onto Klei's website, there's a microsite for Incognita, and you can pre-order it there, I think, for $20, and then you get an instant access right now to this build we're playing, and you get a key also for a friend of yours, too.
Interesting. Ooh, multiplayer stuff, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Well, in the comments below, let us know your thoughts about Incognita. And until the beta, I guess, maybe they'll release a beta after the alpha. I don't know. Vince, we're going to be covering this game a lot because it's awesome.
Absolutely, and I can't wait to do more of this stuff with you, Mitch, because it's been a pleasure. And yeah, everyone, like, there's definitely going to be beta, and if you get that pre-order, you're going to have access to every phase of the game's development as it goes.
I look forward to talking to our fans about Incognita.
Absolutely, looking forward to it too.